Pennington is a borough in Mercer County, New Jersey, United States. As of the 2010 United States Census, the borough's population was 2,585, reflecting a decline of 111 from the 2,696 counted in the 2000 census, which had in turn increased by 159 from the 2,537 counted in the 1990 census. History. According to an 1883 history, the first name of the village was Queenstown, which was given it in honor of Queen Anne. Later it was by some, in derision of its comparative insignificance, Pennytown, and as early as 1747 it began to be called Pennington. The name Pennington was already known in the area, as Edward Pennington, son of the British Quaker leader Isaac Pennington, was appointed by his kinsman William Penn as Surveyor General of Pennsylvania. His father-in-law was a longtime leader, including as governor, of the province of West Jersey, where Edward married. Henry Gannett attributes the borough's name to colonial governors from the Pennington family. Pennington was established as a borough by an act of the New Jersey legislature on January 31, 1890, from portions of Hopewell Township, based on the results of a referendum held on January 21, 1890. It is a dry town, where alcohol cannot be sold. Geography. According to the United States Census Bureau, the borough had a total area of 0.958 square miles, including 0.956 square miles of land and 0.002 square miles of water. The borough is an independent municipality surrounded by Hopewell Township. Demographics. Census 2010. At the 2010 United States Census, there were 2,585 people, 1,031 households, and 712.4 families residing in the borough. The population density was 2,703.9 per square mile. There were 1,083 housing units at an average density of 1,132.8 per square mile. The racial makeup of the borough was 95.24% white, 1.82% black or African American, 0.00% Native American, 1.78% Asian, 0.08% Pacific Islander, 0.08% from other races, and 1.01% from two or more races. Hispanics or Latinos of any race were 1.43% of the population. There were 1,031 households, of which 34.9% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 60.4% were married couples living together, 6.6% had a female householder with no husband present, and 30.9% were non-families. 28.4% of all households were made up of individuals, and 19.0% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.45 and the average family size was 3.04. In the borough, 26.4% of the population were under the age of 18, 4.5% from 18 to 24, 17.9% from 25 to 44, 33.4% from 45 to 64, and 17.8% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 45.7 years. For every 100 females there were 87.7 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 79.4 males. The Census Bureau's 2006 to 2010 American Community Survey showed that median household income was $107,250 and the median family income was $156,923. Males had a median income of $106,250 versus $76,477 for females. The per capita income for the borough was $56,962. About 6.2% of families and 6.0% of the population were below the poverty line, including 11.2% of those under age 18 and 2.9% of those age 65 or over. Census 2000. As of the 2000 United States Census, there were 2,696 people, 1,013 households, and 761 families residing in the borough. The population density was 2,801.0 people per square mile. There were 1,040 housing units at an average density of 1,080.5 per square mile. The racial makeup of the borough was 94.96% white, 2.63% African American, 1.00% Asian, 0.41% from other races, and 1.00% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 1.19% of the population. There were 1,013 households, out of which 40.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 66.2% were married couples living together. 7.1% had a female householder with no husband present, and 24.8% were non-families. 22.0% of all households were made up of individuals, and 12.4% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.66 and the average family size was 3.14. In the borough, the population was spread out, with 28.7% under the age of 18, 4.9% from 18 to 24, 23.6% from 25 to 44, 27.9% from 45 to 64, and 15.0% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 41 years. For every 100 females there were 92.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 85.0 males. The median income for a household in the borough was $90,366, and the median income for a family was $107,089. Males had a median income of $84,912 versus $43,068 for females. The per capita income for the borough was $45,843. Arts and culture. Pennington Day, typically in the middle of May, is an annual event where local organizations and businesses set up booths in a street fair style on Main Street. The event, with origins back to 1980, features local music and a parade early in the day and festivities continuing into the afternoon. Government. Local government. Pennington is governed under the borough form of New Jersey municipal government. The governing body consists of a mayor and a borough council comprising 6 council members, with all positions elected at large on a partisan basis as part of the November general election. A mayor is elected directly by the voters to a 4-year term of office. The borough council consists of 6 members elected to serve 3-year terms on a staggered basis, with 2 seats coming up for election each year in a 3-year cycle. The borough form of government used by Pennington, the most common system used in the state, is a weak mayor, strong council government in which council members act as the legislative body, with the mayor presiding at meetings and voting. Only in the event of a tie, the mayor can veto ordinances subject to an override by a 2/3 majority vote of the council. The mayor makes committee and liaison assignments for council members, and most appointments are made by the mayor with the advice and consent of the council. In a borough, the council may appoint an administrator and delegate all or a portion of the executive responsibilities to the administrator. The council may also adopt an administrative code which describes how the council performs its duties. As of 2015, update, the mayor of Pennington is Democrat Anthony Pasichelli, whose term of office ends December 31, 2015. Members of the Borough Council are Council President Joseph Lava, Catherine Kit Chandler, James Davey, Glenn Griffiths, Deborah Natt and Charles Marchanty. Mayor Hcheney, a Democrat, was first elected on November 7, 2006, to fill the vacancy left by the resignation of James Loper. Returned to office at that same election were Democratic council members Joseph Lava and Eileen Heinzel. James Loper, the previous elected mayor, had resigned from office effective February 1, 2006. The Pennington Republican Committee nominated 3 candidates to take his place, and the council selected James Benton from the 3 candidates to fill the vacancy. That same procedure was repeated on December 4, 2006, when the Borough Council to select Diane Zompir would fill the unexpired term left by Hcheney. Federal, state and county representation. Pennington is located in the 12th Congressional District and is part of New Jersey's 15th State Legislative District. New Jersey's 12th Congressional District is represented by Bonnie Watson Coleman. New Jersey is represented in the United States Senate by Cory Booker and Bob Menendez. For the 2014-2015 session, the 15th District of the New Jersey Legislature is represented in the State Senate by Shirley Turner and in the General Assembly by Reed Gusciora and Elizabeth Mamuaro. The Governor of New Jersey is Chris Christie. The Lieutenant Governor of New Jersey is Kim Wadno. Mercer County is governed by a county executive who oversees the day-to-day operations of the county and by a 7-member board of chosen freeholders that acts in a legislative capacity, setting policy. All officials are chosen at large in partisan elections, with the executive serving a 4-year term of office while the freeholders serve 3-year terms of office on a staggered basis, with either 2 or 3 seats up for election each year. As of 2014 update, the county executive is Brian M. Hughes. Mercer County's freeholders are Freeholder Chair Andrew Koontz, Freeholder Vice Chair Samuel T. Frisbee, Sr., Ann M. Cannon, Anthony P. Carabelli, John A. Cimino, Pasquale, Pat Colavita, Jr., and Lucilla R. S. Walter. Mercer County's constitutional officers are County Clerk Paula Solomie-Covillo, Sheriff John A. Kemmler and Surrogate Diane Jarofsky. Politics. As of March 23, 2011, there were a total of 2,017 registered voters in Pennington, of which 828 were registered as Democrats. 467 were registered as Republicans and 720 were registered as unaffiliated. There were 2 voters registered to other parties. In the 2012 presidential election, Democrat Barack Obama received 66.0% of the vote, ahead of Republican Mitt Romney with 32.7%, and other candidates with 1.3%. Among the 1,653 ballots cast by the borough's 2,115 registered voters, for a turnout of 78.2%. In the 2008 presidential election, Democrat Barack Obama received 66.9% of the vote, ahead of Republican John McCain with 31.0% and other candidates with 1.1%. Among the 1,630 ballots cast by the borough's 2,088 registered voters, for a turnout of 78.1%. In the 2004 presidential election, Democrat John Kerry received 61.7% of the vote, outpolling Republican George W. Bush with 35.9% and other candidates with 0.5%. Among the 1,619 ballots cast by the borough's 2,022 registered voters, for a turnout percentage of 80.1%. In the 2013 gubernatorial election, Republican Chris Christie received 49.6% of the vote, ahead of Democrat Barbara Buono with 48.7%. and other candidates with 1.6%, among the 1,015 ballots cast by the borough's 2,067 registered voters, for a turnout of 49.1%. In the 2009 gubernatorial election, Democrat John Corzine received 53.8% of the vote, ahead of Republican Chris Christie with 35.7%. Independent Chris Daggett with 9.3% and other candidates with 0.3%, among the 1,190 ballots cast by the borough's 2,057 registered voters, yielding a 57.9% turnout. Education. Public school students in kindergarten through 12th grades attend the Hopewell Valley Regional School District, a comprehensive regional public school district formed in 1965 serving students from Hopewell Borough, Hopewell Township and Pennington Borough. As of the 2011-12 school year, the district's 6 schools had an enrollment of 3,797 students and 329.9 classroom teachers, for a student-teacher ratio of 11.51:1. Schools in the district include 4 elementary schools: Bear Tavern Elementary School, Hopewell Elementary School, Stony Brook Elementary School and Tollgate Grammar School. Timberlane Middle School with 951 students in grades 6 to 8 and Hopewell Valley Central High School with an enrollment of 1,225 students in grades 9 to 12. The Pennington School serves students in 6th through 12th grades, having been founded in 1838 with a single teacher and 3 students. Transportation. Roads and highways. As of May 2010, update, the borough had a total of 12.34 miles of roadways. Route 31 passes through Pennington, providing access to Interstate 95 at Exit 4. Additionally, Exit 3B along I-95 connects to Scotch Road North, which provides access to all of the surrounding Hopewell Township area. Public transportation. New Jersey Transit provides bus service between the borough and Trenton on the 602 route. The borough is home to a newly designated NJ Transit bus stop at the corner of South Main Street and West Delaware Avenue. Points of interest. Hopewell Valley Central High School, Hopewell Valley Vineyards, First Presbyterian Church, Pennington Railroad Station, constructed in 1882 by the Reading Railroad. The Victorian-style station is located along the West Trenton Line, on which New Jersey Transit has plans to offer commuter service, though not at this station. The structure was added to the National Register of Historic Places on December 31, 1974. The Pennington School, Tollgate Grammar School and the original Central High School, both date to the 1920s. Notable people. People who were born in, residents of, or otherwise closely associated with Pennington include Val Ackerman, first president of the Women's National Basketball Association, serving from 1996 to 2005. The Central High School's old gymnasium is named after her father, Randall Ackerman. Svetlana Valaluyeva, daughter of Joseph Stalin, who created an international furor when she defected to the United States in 1967. Kwame Anthony Appiah, philosopher. Peter Benchley, author of the novel and film Jaws. Grant Billmeyer, former center for the Seton Hall University Pirates men's basketball team. Bob Bradley, current head coach of the Egypt national football team. Michael Bradley, son of U.S. men's national soccer team coach Bob Bradley and professional soccer player who currently plays for Chievo Verona in Italy. George Council, 11th Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of New Jersey, serving in the position from 2003 to 2013. James Davey, former New Jersey Commissioner of Human Services. Lucille Davey, former Commissioner of the New Jersey Department of Education. Tony Denicola, jazz drummer. Gregory S. Glasson, bass player who has toured and recorded with Grammy Award-winning artist Seal. Olga Goreli, composer and pianist. Jim Himes, U.S. representative from Connecticut's 4th Congressional District. Kenneth G. Miller, geologist at Rutgers University who has written and lectured on global warming and sea level change. Elizabeth Mamuaro, member of the New Jersey General Assembly who served as a councilwoman from 1997 to 2001. Sue Niederer, political activist. William E. Schluter, politician who served in the New Jersey General Assembly and State Senate. Carl Vidal, member of the New Jersey General Assembly.